sometimes I've got somebody explosively coming in. I mean, we could put this in two categories. He could explosively throw a strike. Oh, what's going on? Boom. And I've got to deal with that. Or he could explosively come in like he's going to grab. What the hell, man? You need to stay back. So obviously, did you see the skill there? Did you see the arm? This arm. Okay, he tries to grab me. Hey! Check it out again. Hey! Stop right with it. Okay, so I'm literally using my arm to stop him. So we came up with a really cool name called arm stop. I didn't come up with that. No, it's like literally, I'm taking my hands and I'm letting my body get into this kind of wedge structure. I say wedge, but sometimes wedge sounds like I don't want to move. I don't care about moving. I just need to make sure that this does not happen. That he gets a hold of me. We are in a whole new ball game, especially this dude. Okay? So I need to keep him, what do we call this? Space. I need to keep that space. So the way that I do that is, I create this structure right here. And if he comes in, I've got this continuous movement, angles, where I just simply am not going to let him close that space. That right there can save a lot of problems here. Now, there's another version of this. Hey, dude, oh my gosh, where he got past my hands, and now this kind of looks like a seatbelt, right? If he were standing straight up, it's literally going across his chest. This is the bladed part. Get this part right here. This is soft, this is hard. This is what I want. I want this hard part going from the clavicle right between the shoulder and the neck right here, straight across here. Now, I'm going to reach down, I'm going to grab anything I can. His bone, his clavicle, and I'm going to kind of turn it in so that the bone part here is good. Now, what this does is kind of creates this little L here, and this right here could save your life. Because he wants to bear hug me. Go ahead. All right, this just creates space. Now watch this, if I get it in the wrong space, oh my gosh, that's miserable. A V will get crushed. This little L, this seatbelt position, is very important. So we're actually going to start there and be right here. What should I do with this other hand? For right now, I'm just going to kind of come up here and let it be a support right here. So I'm going to stay right here. He wants to grab me, and I'm like, oh, no, you don't. Whoa. So I'm moving back. This is our regular movement. If you've been in class more than once, you've seen people move, where I dash back, I step, and I catch up. Okay? I tell you what, let's go ahead and start there. One person, grab here, let this cut across like a seatbelt. Now, if he moves his hips backwards, it's not going to be on the chest. It's going to be right here. But if he comes up, there it is. Okay? So I'm always ready. The bottom line is I've got this structure between him and me. Okay? And I want him to take about 10 seconds and just give me this general kind of energy of, hey, I'm trying to grab you. Maybe I'm going for a leg. Maybe I'm going for your body, but I'm trying to get in there. And whoa. And I just keep it extended. If he goes down, I go down. It stays where I need it to stay. Got it? So take those pads, just kind of set them to the side for a second. And you're just going back and forth, little 10-second bursts. And if they do get a hold of you, then you can ask yourself why. And it's just simply because I wasn't able to maintain the space. Give it a shot. This is the seatbelt position. Good, so the structure looks good. However, remember what I said about the whole wedge thing? So a lot of you kind of get in there like, you'll never take this space. It's like, no, listen. First of all, ask yourself, you versus me, who's going to win in that wedge? You won't. I know that. We all know that. No. Okay. We know that generally the bigger person, but plus, what's the point? Is the point protect that little space? Oh, you got a dog behind there. Okay. Look, you're not supposed to. You look very precious. Get off the mat. You know that. Get off the mat. Thank you. Make me look better. All right. So the idea is not to protect your space. It's to do what? Maintain the space. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I don't want you to wedge and push in. I want you to create the structure and then keep that structure. Okay? So you will move around. So in this case, let's not, now we're not going to start there. We're going to be, actually, he did a great job. Hey, man, what's your problem? Now, if you're his size, you can wedge all you want, you know. Okay? But for most of us, it should look like, let's say me versus him. Dude, I don't know what you're saying. What the hell? Get back! Get the fuck back, asshole! Sorry, that's where that was really hurting his feelings. But you see, at some point, how long will I do that? Not for very long. I'm going to have to get in the fight. But for that moment in time, it saved my life. Oh my God. And then eventually I am going to have to start throwing those strikes there. But that's the idea. You got it? So be aware of your space. Be right here. Be in an argument. What is your problem? It's all that long hair. Okay, so I'm just going to give her my explosive movement is going to be like right here. And then she's going to do that exactly. And then I'm going to keep driving in a little bit to give her the edge. Oh, she's wedging. I'm going to win. Yeah, I won, right? So just keep moving back, right? Let's try it again. Just keep moving back. Right, yeah. Exactly, that's it right there. Give it a shot, back and forth. Now, once again, let's add another element of realism to it. We'll put this right here. So I'm going to be here. Dude, I don't. We call this a modified fighting stance or a fence. So, what the? Blah, 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 blah. All right, right.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. She's from Kentucky. I don't know. All right, so, you know, things are going on here, and he's like, what the heck? You know, I mean, what's the conflict? He's got to assess this situation, and he's not going to do it like this. Oh my gosh, watch YouTube videos. People who go like this, and certainly dudes who go like this, they get their heads knocked off. So, don't ever do it. I'm going to create some space. You know, if I'm this close right here, I'm going to hit you. You block it. I'm going to hit you. You block it. You know, yeah. He can't. I get a free 1/4 of a second. You know, you ever play that game? You know, if you go first and they don't know where you're going, you're going to win. So he's got to have this right here. Now, there is I'm not sure what's going on, and that's what we're talking about here. Because if you knew that there was conflict and you were in fear that something was going to happen, or at least alert that something's going to happen, you should not be this close anyway. Dude, listen, you need to back off. Right?
Just
Don't come
for
here.
gas.
I swear to God, man, I'm going to knock your face off.
All right.
Okay, so I'm maintaining that space. He breaks that space. I said very clearly, back off, right? You say back off, that sets the line. Officer, I told him to back off. He came in there, I hit him. If I said, I'm not interested, or leave me, you know, or I don't have any money, or anything like that, none of that means the same as back off. And maybe insert an expletive in there. Okay. All right. Anyway, so very, very clearly, I'm in this modified stance right here. He's just going to give me a hug. Whoa. I'm going to give him a couple of steps, and then we're both going to stop because I'm going to practice my strikes here. Boom. Boom. Now, I've hit him. Let's say I really hurt him. What should I do? Get the heck out of there. I'm going to make space. I'm looking around. What am I looking for?
Witnesses?
Witnesses? Exactly. I wait for other people, the exit. I'm making space. Okay? These are the two strikes that we've worked with. I'm here. Whoa. He's going to try it a little bit. Oh my gosh. Boom. Knee. rising front kick, step to the side, assess the situation, look for the exit, and get out of there. It's that simple. One more time. I'm here in a modified fence. Seatbelt. What's going on? No. Knee. Rising front kick that do not connect. Right? They do not connect. Get out to the side. Assess the situation. See this in your mind. You're getting the heck out of there. Got it? Back and forth.